Today, when talking about UDL, I chose the understood.org website to talk about. There was a few pieces of it that I really liked. One thing I liked was this parent toolkit. It gave you a parenting coach ideas. It gave you ideas about different things that you could do. You could select the grade, you could select the challenge of your child, and get some ideas of how to help. I really enjoyed that. I also liked the part down here where it was my child struggles with. It was similar to the parenting coach, but it gave you really specific, quick ideas depending on what condition or what issue you were worried about in your child and how you could help them. So I really liked this. Another piece that was kind of nice was this part here for teachers, which talked about assistive technology. It started out with a lot of really great apps that could be used kind of in a station setting or in other ways to kind of help students or even as rewards. And then it also talked about who pays for assistive technology, parents or schools, and kind of what's a little bit of touching on what your rights were. And then I really liked this part about 8 examples of assistive technology and adaptive tools. First, they talked about audio players and recorders, which I had not given much thought to, but I thought was a great idea, especially if you had maybe an older reader who maybe would benefit from an audiobook or something like that. Timers, same deal. I can see how they would be really helpful if you had a child, especially who was on a behavior plan or something else that was just trying to work through and have them just work for short times. Reading guides, plastic strip highlights, or I've even used magnifiers in my class that can really help others. Seat cushions and sensory processing. We're hearing a lot about this, and flexible seating, so another great idea. FM listening systems. I really hadn't considered this at all, and they talked about how it could be good for someone with a hearing impairment or someone who's on the autism spectrum disorder. Calculators, once again, as you get into those upper grades, you could definitely see how these would be helpful for someone else to kind of put them at the same spot as everyone else and make it possible for them to be able to do the worksheets and other things that are happening in the classroom. Writing supports. I'm a huge fan of these. I feel like they really meet people halfway and allow them to participate with the rest of the class in an appropriate way and on grade level way. And then graphic organizers fit in that same category. And these also benefit ELL learners and many other people who just kind of learn visually and kind of help students in their writing assignments put their ideas in and kind of formulate what they want to do. So that's why I chose this website, understood.org, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and found some useful information.